Okay, so this is a quick video. These are the notes that we started taking before break, and it says CIS bones and bone tissue. So that's just a quick review. So the proximal epiphysis, I don't know where the rest of it went here, so let me write that in there. Diaphysis and distal epiphysis. Epi means on, diaphysis means in the middle, so I think you got that. Okay, and those are just areas of the bone. Now, at the ends of the bone here, and let's do a little shading here. I shouldn't use blue because I think I use it later, so let's use pink. So right here, we've got articular cartilage, and notice we have it up here too. Articular cartilage is made of hyaline cartilage, and hyaline cartilage is that smooth, glassy stuff. Now, I also shaded this guy pink right there because that's the growth plate. And the growth plate should show up right here. Yep, the growth plate is made of hyaline cartilage. And once you're done growing, that's it. So now the light green that I have shaded here, that is the periosteum, and it is made of areolar tissue. So if we blow that up and where the ego, it's because I'm doing an erase thing, don't ask. Periosteum, it's made of areolar tissue. When we do the lab, you'll be able to see it. Now, this is compact bone, and it's layers of calcium. But I thought compact bone was these circle things right here that go around and around and around, like right there and right there. Yep, you are correct. That is compact bone. It's very hard. It's layers of calcium. And then we have our lovely, our lovely medullary cavity. And I'm going to touch that somewhere else so it shows up. There we go, medullary cavity. So the things that you need to know about the medullary cavity, it stores yellow marrow in adults and red marrow in children, REN, which is about 8 to 10 years old. So red marrow means that they are red blood cell making machines. Okay, so now if we go up here, let me click this guy. This is spongy bone. So this line right here is going to spongy bone. And I'll let you read those and get right to it. So now, as we talked about the periosteum, we also have a periosteum right here. This is the tissue right here that's peeling away from this bone. This is periosteum. So if you've ever had shin splints, it's these perforating fibers that are pulling away from your bone, and that's why it hurts like crazy. Now, this thing right in the center here, okay? That is yellow marrow. So it's this part right here, and it's this part right here. That's yellow marrow. And in adults, that's fat. In children, you are a red blood cell making machine. It's good stuff. So I think we have all of this. Oops, the one that I also didn't do, I don't know when I did this. Do I have one here? Yep, endosteum. I don't know where the S is, so I'm going to add it, endosteum. And endo means it lines the medullary cavity. So if you've ever bought your dog a dog bone that looks like this, and it's got the marrow in the center, and it's like a hollow tube, you are getting a part of a long bone, and it's got the marrow in there, and that's what dogs like to chomp on. Okay, now this is going to take me just a little second here, but these things, circle these things right here. You already know this one. Those are lacuna. And inside the lacuna are the osteocytes. So that's pretty easy. So next I'm going to go and I'm going to use a little yellow here. And I'm going to shade the lamella. And I'm sure you'll all remember the lamella is layers. So all of these are layers. Layers of what? Layers of calcified matrix. So that means when you, matrix, let me get that on there. That means when you are storing calcium, calcified means you're storing calcium in those layers. It's a good thing. Now the Haversian canal, or Haversian, it depends upon where you go to college, I guess, is this blue thing in the center of all those tree rings. Remember we learned that bone looks like tree rings. So I colored it blue there, and notice I also colored it blue on this guy right here. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Why did I do that? Because I want you to associate where things are in a bone. The Haversian canal, it has blood vessels. That's what's inside. It's pretty cool. Remember, your bones are bloody. So now that's why they heal, because they have a great blood supply. So right here, this whole bracket is one of these guys right here. So that's an osteon, and that is one functioning unit, there we go, unit of bone. Because remember, bones are alive, so they are functioning. Now, the canaliculi, this is just kind of cute. I'm going to draw it in, and I'm going to ask you to figure out what it is. So watch where I'm drawing it. So I'm drawing it from here here. It's all of these little, anytime you add a ULI on the end of anything, it means tiny. In this case, it's tiny canals connecting lacuna. And I'll write you that down, or I'll let you write that down. And then perforating canal. This is weird, so we're going to take a little trip up here. Here is a perforating canal right there. And what it's doing, it connects, this is perforating. It connects haversian canals or central canals. Well, which one should we use, haversian or central? Either one. And there we go. That's what we did today. And then, well, wait, what about this part? We're going to do that in lab. This part is what we're doing on Thursday. So then go to your notes or to your lab and start working and finishing up your lab.